Well, in Stochas, you've got the option to not only create one single pattern over this one grid, but you've got multiple layers. So you can use these layers to create harmonic arrangement. So you can use these layers to create accompaniment sections, or to create a string quartet, for example, over 4 different layers, and have 2 violins, viola, and a cello. You can use it to replicate a drummer. So a drummer could be his left hand, his right hand, right foot, and left foot. And each of these layers, as you can see, every time I go through, you can import different scales, or you can set them to different scales, and you have different options here available in the variances, the steps per measure, and total steps. So you can use layers to create polyrhythmic and polymeter patterns that play against each other. To mute any single layer, you can simply click the mute layer button here, and to solo that particular layer, hold down the Control key on Windows or Command key on a Mac and click on the layer you want to solo. As you can see, I've moved to layer 2 and I've got these black ghost notes. These indicate the notes from the previous layer that I was editing. So I can see the notes here that are from layer 1 as I go and look at layer 2. So I'm going to create a left-hand part for this piano section, and I'm just going to use the same chords that I did for layer 1. So I'm simulating I'm creating a left and right hand part within Stochas, and I've got a left hand part which is on a monophonic mode, so it'll only play one of these notes at a time, and on layer 2 I've got it in polyphonic mode. So I'll just unmute that and let's have a listen to that now. As you can hear, I've written a very crude and basic, but it's an accompaniment section of a right hand and a left hand using the layers for a pianist playing the piano. With patterns in Stochas, I can have different arrangements set up so that I can have maybe a verse set up here, and in pattern 2 maybe I have a different set of chords for my chorus. And using a MIDI controller or MIDI data being sent into Stochas, I can control which patterns are being played. More on that when I show you the patch options.